Hello, you guessed it, Lauren here. In 2007, P. Stevenson shared a story in a book, 5 Things Anyone Can Do to Lead Effectively. The author writes, in August 1995, the church I pastored made the decision to do a major renovation to the 35-year-old sanctuary. The first step was to put together a crew of people to do internal demolition. Around 40 people showed up to do the task. Dust was everywhere as we ripped out carpet, knocked down walls, tore ceilings down, and dismantled the platform. There were people of all shapes, sizes, and ages. It was a wonderful project for individuals like me because absolutely no skill was needed. It doesn't take much to destroy something. When this phase was completed, the remodeling began. This was the part that required skilled and trained people, those who knew how to construct, build, and refurbish. Their task was much more difficult, and it took much longer than the demolition. Stevenson wraps up this article with this sobering thought. Anybody can tear down, but not everyone can build up. It doesn't take a genius to destroy something, but it does take some know-how to construct something of value. Do I build or demolish? This article, I believe, was meant to address leadership issues, but what a great illustration and question to ask ourselves as we react to or address people and situations. In times of anxiety, stress, tension, and contention, or in any interaction, what a great filter to view a situation through. And especially in these days where routine issues are exacerbated by social, political, and economic concerns, and of course COVID. Will my action or reaction build or demolish? Now, for all the balanced, practical people, and that'd be me, although some of you may not think of me as balanced, but for you that like to guard against a one-sided view and make sure there's checks and balances in place, when I say build, not demolish, I realize we aren't called to sloppy agape love that doesn't express or allow any critical or differing opinion. After all, 1 Peter 4:8 says, love covers a multitude of sins, not love condones a multitude of sins. My concern is the attitude with which we express, and many times it's whether we even have to express the negative or corrective thought that we have in mind. Let's get really practical here. When someone makes a mistake on a name, place, or date, do you jump in and almost take pride and joy in correcting them? Do you even give them a chance to recover and correct themselves? Do you just have to let someone know that they've made a minor error that really has no bearing on outcome? When you get someone's back and pick up after them, is it really important for you to let them know? Or can you just let it be and leave it between you and God? Yes, there are times that we do have to communicate regarding error or oversight, but whether it's your friend or foe, co-worker, politician, or someone else in leadership, or even your spouse, act and react, viewing people through the filter of, am I building or demolishing? This Sunday morning, I reacted in an awful way to my wife, making, may I say, a stupid, hurtful reply to a comment that she made. Thankfully, she graciously accepted my apology. Pretty sure anyway. We will make mistakes and mess up. Don't beat yourself up over it. Ask God to help you. Ask our gracious God to extend grace to others through you. First of all, find forgiveness through Jesus. Then ask to be filled with His Spirit so that it's His fruit of love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control as found in Galatians 5:22-23 that shows up when we are under pressure. What a great example of building I witnessed in our community this weekend. Leask Gospel Tabernacle decided to give out treat and tract bags on Saturday night. It was so encouraging to see how people kicked in. Without us really promoting it, many people from the community gave treats or money to support this effort. And no one said, why didn't you do it this way? Or you should have done it that way. And we didn't hear, You're a church doing something on Halloween? Shame, shame. Yes, we did try to follow COVID protocol, red arrows and distance markers painted on the sidewalk, use of sanitizer and masks when required. But we had the privilege of giving out over 150 treat bags with pamphlets and booklets sharing God's love and hope. Thank you, Leask area. Hey, let's not demolish, let's build. Let's love God and love others. The greatest, actually the only sure foundation that we can build on. Look forward to seeing you next time.